All right, this is number 4. Solve this quadratic equation by showing and explaining the decision-making process to find a solution. First, check to see if it is factorable. All right, so we want to see if it's factorable, so I have to get everything to one side. So I'm going to add 5, add 5. So t squared plus 4t minus 15 equals 0. So then I am factoring this, so I've got t squared minus 15. So this is negative 15t squared 4t. So I'm looking for the factors of 15, 1 times 15, 3 times 5. And so one's going to be positive, one's going to be negative, and I want the combination of factors that are going to add up to be 4. And when I subtract these, this is going to be 14, this is going to be 2. So I can't get a combination that's going to be factorable. So this is not factorable. All right. Then it says, if not, can you solve using perfect squares method? So I can't. So perfect squares method will not work because it is not a perfect square. All right, so I've got that. Then it says, can you solve by completing the square? All right, so now I've got t squared plus 4t minus 15 equals 0. So completing the square means I've got to just do that, complete the square. So we know this is t squared. This gets cut in half. So I have 2t, 2t. So this is t and 2, t and 2. So to complete the square, I need to have 4 on both sides. Now, you can do this a couple different ways. What I like to do is, if we've got t squared plus 4t plus something completes the square equals 15 plus something. So that something is going to be the 4. So that's going to be t squared plus 4t plus 4 equals 19. And then this is our perfect square. So the whole reason we're doing this is to get 2 plus 2, or t plus 2 squared equals 19. And then I want to solve this, so I'm going to take the square root, and then I get the absolute value of t plus 2 equals square root 19. And so then t plus 2 equals plus or minus the square root of 19, which t equals minus 2 plus or minus the square root of 19. And that's our answer. So we didn't need to use the quadratic formula. We could solve it using completing the square.